Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. This is Martin here. And this week, Monday, which is the 29th of April, coming to the end of April, we are looking into the Bursa KLSE. And as such, market did surprise everybody, as many analysts also find it that this market may not go higher due to what? Due to foreign funds not really been buying. But guess what? The local institution has been buying this, which I've talked about last Friday. Those of you who attended, I think last Friday on the Breakfast Show with VSA 360, we have seen the local institutional really taking up a lot of this initiative and buying it. And when the foreign funds were to come back, and that's what we see right now, this market pushing higher. So let's take a look at what we have this morning. Now, if you look on top of me here, this is the nice KLCI, which is on your SmartRobie apps. Now, if you have not installed the SmartRobie apps, check it out in there, install it, and you could see this is something very, very useful for it. And as such that all the Green Pentagon has been doing well. And I'm also going to share with you the performance of the Pentagon Guider as I trade to them with the stock trade idea with the member session. You will see that's also available right now, and we did a blog article for that, so you can follow that and see how well those trades work out. But it's not that difficult. You can follow through our tutorial here. So you can see from here we have this bar which is taken up by the upthrust, and that's a very, very good move here. You can see this upthrust on the 23rd of March been taken out, and that's why the market able to go higher. So let's take a look at what we have for you this morning agenda. Now the KLCI is back in the Green Pentagon, very, very good, and that's very positive. So let me just mark this and get my pen up here. So you could see with the Green Pentagon that we have. Okay, let me just get my pen. Yeah, this is the pen. So we have the triple top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it took out fourth resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1560, and this morning we're going to check it out. And let's see, this morning it's already 1578. Now take note, the SmartRobie is 15 to 20 minutes delay, so which is not too bad. So again, 1578. So that's very, very decent, right? Climbing higher, you could see from here onwards. And another point, you can also take a look that it's been up for 5 days. So if you look on the left hand side, the takeout of the upthrust, which is the overtake upthrust. Those of you who know, especially our member, you will know this is a very, very powerful sign of weakness, sign of strength taken out, and that's why we see more. Now those of you who are not familiar with VSA volume spread analysis, I welcome you to check it out in here, which is very, very different from the other technical analysis. As you can see, the market continue to go higher. You should look at this, as not many people are looking at it, because this is definitely a much better tool. We also be looking at the ST tool as well as the stock FA collection that we did on 2 weeks ago, which was the 15th of April. Now, because last week we did the US market last Monday, and they were doing it this round for the Bursa KLCI with SmartRobie. Also, do take note that we also be looking at a couple of other stock trade idea too. So let's move on to the next one. And of course, the SmartRobie is powered by Pentagon Guider, which is the heart and the brain of the. Now we also want to check out the which is also important, is the we've been looking a lot on the winner side. This is the winner. So right now we want to also look at the loser. So because many times we're also going to be falling under the trade that didn't work out, not so successful. So let's take a look at them, right? And let me just erase this first. And this will definitely help you going forward if you want to see some of those trades, whether they work out or not. So this is where we were previously, and let me just draw this nicely for you. So if you see from here, we have a support when the market broke through here. Okay, this was where the Green Pentagon is. And if you draw your lines, this is kind of important, right? You draw your lines here. So definitely we have seen Green Pentagon turn here. All right, so it's above the also 200-day moving average, but also take note, you can see here this is the ATR stop loss. All right, so this is the ATR stop loss, which is the worst preventive. In this case, you should be out because of the red pentagon. That's why we said before, not all Green Pentagon works. right? But if you do some of those trades, you're able to pick up some of the trade that works and really go from you. The percentage of winning rates for the Pentagon guider, we are talking some around the 65 to 75%. Of course, when it's trending, you're going to get something more than 70% in here. So this is definitely one trade didn't work. The market just had one green Pentagon, couldn't go higher, and then instead the market just turned back down. And this is usually the state of the condition. All right. So that's what we need to manage our risk. All right, and of course, the VSA 360, which is the premium product from the SmartRobie, is available on the VSA 360. Now let's take a look at the KLCI that we have this morning. All right, so you can see from here. Let me just So let me just bring up all the charts here. So we do have strength. Okay, we have strength in the background. You can see there's strength in the background here. And why we say in the strength in the background is because you have, which is the 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the 3 breakout here that we achieve. Right, the 3 breakout, which is you do see on the left hand side too, right? Similar the chart here, and then when we broke through the 4th time here, we have a nice uptrend, overtake the upthrust, and also 3 out of 5 days. The trading is inflow, so we got a lot of foreign funds inflow, and that's going to be very, very good inflow. 4th time breakout, and of course this week, if you check out the mail message, they are saying that likelihood market is going to range more. I don't think so. The market is ready to push higher because a lot of the time media tend to play back the audience. They will sort of play back on the audience, so they're not ready yet, and that's what the market push up. By the time they're ready, they go in and buy. Guess what? Smart money. The word I always mention a lot is smart money operator. Okay, a smart money operator is very prevalent in this part of the stock market in here, and stocks also in financial markets, so you make note of that. And of course, our members would already know that. Railway track still crossing up. You can see here, finally crossed back up the 20 and the 40 those. So this is pretty good. And as the market go forward, I think the next resistance is going to be at 1600 level. Watch out for the upthrust, which is a sign of weakness. So let's take a look at the stage 2 shares. Now, what are the stage 2 shares? All right. Stage 2 shares, generally, we always talk about stage 1. Those who are familiar with the market move sideways. Stage 2 is somewhere we are looking in a markup. Okay, so a markup plus accumulation, if you're familiar with that. And this is one of the methodology that we use in volume strength. If you know this well enough, I think you can pretty much do very well in the market. So know where you are first. If you don't know where you are, it doesn't really matter what kind of stocks that you trade, isn't it? That makes sense too. So of course, going forward, we want to look at some of those shares. Now, last week, we will check out some of these shares. So let me just bring out the stocks on the chart here. We have in matured, which is 5129. So we hit that, and let me just switch back to this chart here. So last week, and this was 2 weeks ago, all right? 2 weeks ago, 15th of March was 32 cents. Now it's still 32 cents. Let's take a look at the chart. Bring it up, switch to a 1 month chart. So you can see from here, for 1 month chart, which is going to expand up here, the chart is 15th of March is somewhere around here. So it's coming down, well supported. You can see this is a nice support. Let me just switch back to 1 month again. Yeah, it's an interactive chart, so you can move the bar here. So you do have a support at 30.4 cents there. So that's a really good one. Next one, EA Tech. EA Tech is one of the stocks where we bought and we taken profit already. Now we're gonna do EA Tech again. You can see that hit the stock price. Last round was at 35 cents. Now it's 36 cents. So it's hovering back, front and back, and switch to a 1 month chart. You can see it's still in a nice uptrend. And guess what? We also have confirmed no supply. So you can look at the confirmed no supply, which is same as the previous upthrust in here, is because the previous bar were able to push up higher. Okay. So take note of that one, and that is actually strength in the background. All right, so you do see strength in the background. So this market is likely to push up higher here. EA Tech's a nice one. Okay. Also check out some of the property stocks has weakened already, right? Because that one is already overblown by the media, right? Always take attention when media overblown it. You don't want to be looking at. You want to look at new stock trade idea that comes out in here, and that's why very few people succeed, because right again, the information that is available which you use every day that are turned against you. So when you buy something that has been sort of promoted by the media or the paper, and then when you buy it, you don't know how to read chart, and that's what usually happens to a lot of people. They lose money. All right, so that's why you have to be smarter. All right, so let's take a look at this week. On the 29th of March, and one of the way you can get it daily is just switch to the main SmartRobie. You can go over to ST2 and you will see ATA INS. That's about 10 of them this morning. So they do change every day. ATA INS, D-Sonic, MYEG. Yeah, finally MYEG broken higher. Let's take a look at MYEG 0138. And you know, this thing has been hovering around the 86, 88 cent, and then finally broken through. This is where I thought, oh, so yeah, 82 broken through 91 cents, and that's a very, very beautiful chart which we've been waiting for some time. All right, so that's usually why smart money want to break up as fast as possible, switch to a 1 month chart from here. And so because they don't like rider, they don't like all the beginner rider to ride in here, so once people break up, they will try to buy in, and guess what? They will start to distribute the chart. They will start to distribute the chart, as you can see from here, this 1 month chart. And so once they start to distribute, and that's why many people get trapped in this chart here. All right, do mind the delay that you see on the left hand side of the chart here, but if you just use your chart, it'll be fine. The others, keep an eye on Tiguan and construction. Unless the chart formation is good, the chart setup is good, then you want to be trading them. Let's look at next. What we have here is our daily newsletter. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe them too. And our Robie FA collection stock. These are stocks that we purchased for the beginner. So let's look at Manual Life last week on the 15th of March. Okay, and Manual. Okay, this is my Manual Life. Look at the stock chart and switch to a 1 month chart from here onwards. So Manual Life is Green Pentagon, but really hovering down, not much. It's pretty liquid. You can see this stock came in 192 in here, nothing fanciful. This is where we were, and now the market is back to 1922. Right, there's no follow through. Now this week, 29th of March, but it does pay a good dividend. You can check out Manual Life, looking at the stock fundamentals. And you can see it pays at 3.66. So this week we have Yinsun. All right, nice base here. All right, we can do our so-called support and resistance. So we have this base here. Very important, this thing must follow through. All right, if it does break below, just like what we saw for the earlier stock study that we did, it's going to turn red Pentagon. All right, Yinsun, what kind of dividend that Yinsun paid? Check it out in here. Okay, 2 ringgit 40 cents. That's where the stock is right now. Check out the stock fundamentals. They pay 0.83, nothing fanciful. Okay, nothing fanciful. Alright. So next one we have, which is better, Kotra, but do take note, Kotra, there were many instances of what we call really no kind of volume. As you can see here, very little volume, because this is kind of illiquid shares. It's a good fundamental share. Let's check out Kotra, right? And they do pay a very handsome dividend. Let me check out. Yeah, 5.4% dividend. So good for beginner, and you're buying right now at 480, a good base. So that's a unique proposition of our SmartRobie, where you can find good stock fundamentals and the thing. Remember, Green Pentagon for uptrend, red Pentagon for downtrend. Now you can set it up on our SmartRobie apps and put it into your watch list for those stocks that you have not done so. Okay. And this is one of the great features that we have. Set up the alarm in here and you'll be notified every evening after the market close. And of course, next Monday, we will have our breakfast show. And this Wednesday, it's a public holiday, 1st of May. So there won't be any evening talk that we do on Wednesday night. But a little bit of update of our CV3 premium members. You could see in here, the weekly trade stock idea that we have been doing has been doing pretty well. So let me just show you something that we're very proud of our this. What you want to do is just go over to the scoreboard, tradevasa.com/scoreboard. Okay, go over to scoreboard and you can check previously the Yi was at 90%, still leading. Right now he is at 22%. I believe it's at 22% right now. Yep, 23% already. 23%. Ku is at 17%. And you can see Ku was 18, dropped back to 17. Third is, Mayfen is coming in very fast. I'm still at fourth at 11%. Mr. Tong here is 11%. Sukumaran at 10. He's an improved, just slightly drop. And we also have James at 9.9%. This is the latest one. And also a little bit of update, those of you who want to follow and trade like the Sifu here or the speaker, check out our blog article which we will post for our monthly performance. Okay, so that way you can follow it. So one of the ways you can do, we make this as a public service. You can go over to the tutorial performance result, right? And once you get the performance result, we will show this on a monthly basis. And this is where you will get through here. Okay, and once you get to the monthly basis, just click on the article, which will take you to here. All right, so this is where all the chart and overview of our strategy, how much return we have made, the speakers in here, and then you can see how the setup of the trade works. So you can see from here, which is very, very good. This is where all is how we do our trading. All right, Green Pentagon, Red Pentagon, we go in so you can study them and hopefully you can make 11% a month. That's what we've been trying to do in here. This is something that we continue to provide this as a public education that you can improve. Everybody can improve. So the summary is that we have hit the resistance 1560, right? Broken above in here. Foreign funds are coming in, so which means it's a good thing. It's continue to go up. And remember, Year of Dragon is a year of bullish. So sign up for our newsletter, and if you are ready, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe it. And for those of you who are ready to become a premium members, I thank you for your support, and I do hope that going forward, and this is the pricing and packaging in there, you'll do well with our new features. Great review for our market in here. And we come to our segment where we'll be looking at stocks. If you do have them, let me know. All right, Kevin. A-Health again. Haha, you're still looking at health. A-Health, no need to look. You'll always be buying. You're buying and holding it. Okay, keep it. Good one. Good stock. Okay, learn how to trade. All right, learn how to trade and learn, like what I've shared with you before, how to get a better return every month, like what we did in our Pentagon. Kevin, I think that's one of the, do what we call, if you are in our members, we always talk about the barbell strategy. All right, barbell strategy, a long and a short. All right, anyway, thanks for your update for your Apex Health in there. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you, I think, on Friday, because Wednesday is a public day. That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye. And don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel for all our information in here. And I'll see you next. Bye.